Welcome back to the Sleuth Intuition channel. I'm your host, Patrick Viahos. We will be opening up the phone lines in probably about 30 minutes. So if anybody's calling in now, feel free to call right back or hang tight backstage. Alrighty, what is up, everybody? Welcome back to the Sleuth Intuition channel. I'm your host, Patrick Viahos, coming to you live from Phoenix, Arizona. What's up? Good to see everybody. Silas, Christine, Delulu Bishes. I think that's Latin. Nana 73, Hiawatha. Mustang, good to see you. Mar R. Sensei, what's up? Let's get to the obligatories.
We do not train to be merciful here. Mercy is for the weak. Here, on the street, in competition.
Shout out to Sensei. What's up, Jody? Jerry, Phoenix, Jill Moser, Jennifer Dickerson, and Danny B. Hiawatha. What's up, everybody? So, hey, Farmer. Melissa, good to see you. Purdue, what's up? Candace. Oh, Lord, here we go. Buying my first home, single, no kids, 46 years old, in Blue Ridge Mountains. Got an awesome deal. That is a good deal. What are you up to, Silas? Growing crazy. What's up? Figure we'll just hang out, chill out, do a quick little check-in. Some of the cases that I've been looking at today were that I want to talk about. Let's see, floor fires. Do you guys know anything about the baby Lisa case? We covered that on True Crime in the Morning. Recent case we looked into, Harley Morris. And then one that I plan to touch on again pretty soon for an episode of True Crime in the Morning, which is a case of Carly Lane Gousset. All four of these are pretty much unsolved mysteries, if you will. Also, we have a giveaway later on today, 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. If you guys have any questions about that, how you can get involved, how you enter, what are the rules, what can you expect, whatever. And then we can discuss the fundraiser if anybody wants to participate in that. That's going to be for the search drone. And we're talking about some real artillery here. Good to see you, Candace. I was wondering about that case in San Antonio, the Sotos, where the pregnant girl and her boyfriend got shot, left in the parking lot in San Antonio. Do you know what happened with that? Yeah, we covered that. There's a conclusion to the case. Apparently, they were headed to the hospital to give birth to their child, and they stopped to do, I believe, a drug deal. And for whatever reason, the guy that they were doing this deal with committed the murder and basically hid their bodies. And then, with help from, I believe, his father in law or father, they staged the crime scene. And they were arrested. We did a live stream with the perp walk and everything. So, yeah, they caught the guys who killed them. Triple homicide on the way to the hospital to give birth. Isn't that crazy? What's up, V Marie? I was like, oh shit, I lost my list of people who donated, but it was under my keyboard. So stupid. Started to panic because I'm kind of dumb. I'll throw shit away like that I meant to keep for whatever reason. I'll just throw it away. I don't know why. I don't know. I didn't know that they were on the way to the hospital. That's horrible. I knew that they had been arrested. I just wasn't sure if they had been sentenced. Oh, yeah, I'm not quite sure. They should be going through a trial process here pretty soon. Oh, thanks, V Marie. Yeah. So if anybody has Richard Allen's DOC number, email it to me or put it in the chat. It should be a 6-digit number. I think the first 3 of his are 999. Those are the only ones I remember. I had it and I lost it. North Fox Island. It's a secluded island that a man used to take boys to make CSAM. Jeffrey Epstein-like island related to the unsolved Oakland County child killer. Yeah, the Oakland County child killer. That's a very strange case. What's up, Misty? Oh, forgot to post the link. Sorry, guys. Not sure how long we're going to hang out, but if anybody wants to join me back or in studio, hit the link. And if anybody's interested later on, mods, I have it pinned in the chat there at the top. If anyone's curious. Okay, so we're just going to hit up the Google willofnames.com. I have everything preloaded. So I have different wills saved. For everybody that registered on sleuthintuition.com, if you're worried about your email kind of being exposed, don't worry. We're going to do that one behind the scenes. And what I'll do is I'll shoot you an email if you win with just a few quick instructions. And that'll be that. And then we'll move on to the last two drawings. And you got to be present to win. So if your name pops up and it lands on your name, we'll give you 5 minutes. If there's no response, we're going to spin it again. So that's 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. You have to be registered on sleuthintuition.com. You have to be a member of the channel, or you had to have donated to the Sleuth Crew Search Drone Fundraiser. If you fall under that umbrella, you are automatically enrolled. And if it lands on your name and you happen to be watching it live, you win. And then once you win, I'll just have all the winners email me and I'll give you some instructions. Pretty simple. And then you guys can pick through whatever merch is available still. I know there's like probably a handful of items on sleuthintuition.com. You can pick through any of that. Okay. So one of the things I was going to do this morning was pull up the dash cam from the floor fires. And just kind of analyze it. So I figured I'd go live and discuss that with you guys. But before we do, I like to put this up. I'm desensitized to this video now, but I know this might be the first time you guys are seeing this. This is the dash cam footage for the floor fires. It's very hard to watch. It's very disturbing. And I'm sure it's very embarrassing for Carroll County. At least it should be. I have third-party embarrassment for them. Okay, actually, before we get started, I'm going to go grab another water. Promised myself I would guzzle at least 2 of these. So give me a moment. Alrighty, guys. Sorry about that. Wasn't as quite prepared as I thought I was. Hey, what's up, Ziggy? Shadowbox, good to see you. Good to see you, Shadow. Yep, that's the one I found too, V. And that might have something to do with his birthday. You know, September 9th, 19, whatever. And also upside down, it's 666. Dun, dun, dun. If anybody wants to join, you're welcome. Open panel. All are welcome as long as you're chill. There is no rhyme or reason. We're just going to talk about some true crime cases. Some that I plan on covering a little bit, some that I want to discuss in the future, and hear what you have to say. Let me know if you cannot hear the audio. Wait, how many of you are not familiar with the floor fire? Looks like we have Phoenix calling in. What's up, Phoenix?
What's up, dude? What are we talking about here?
Talking about everything and anything.
Man, I am so annoyed by this Karen Reed jury. That's the only thing that's like on my mind.
I haven't been keeping up with that at all.
Well, they finally communicated to the judge just not too long ago that they're split. But that's the only thing they said. They didn't say.
Is that a hung?
Yeah, they're hung, but
that sucks.
They didn't say which charges they're hung on, or then they didn't indicate like how like divided they were. Like, is it even? Is it one person, two people? I did see somebody speculate that maybe the judge just didn't read that part, but I don't know. I'm not real impressed by their communication to the judge, and of course the judge just told them go back, and that's it. And she even called them in just to tell them, hey, go back. Your lunch is going to be here soon.
All I know is that definitely is now a very high profile case. It's everywhere.
Oh yeah, it's probably one of the biggest cases as far as media attention and social media attention. I'm not really sure what else to compare it to besides like, you know, OJ or Murdaugh. I mean,
Well,
OJ
what is it?
Such a long time ago. Maybe Murdaugh was like.
What's the appeal?
The appeal of it? I'm not really sure what it is. I mean, I think that there's such a the defense is really like hammered down on a like a conspiracy type narrative, and I think that's the appeal. But it's
the circumstances surrounding the case.
I mean,
I heard something about bite marks, and then I saw. Oh, you're breaking up a little bit. Sorry.
The defense is just straight up saying that she's been framed. These other people are responsible for this murder, and it's a murder. It's not an accident. It is a murder, but it's these other people. And I mean, I think it's really. I mean, I think it is compelling. Purdue RN. I mean, my background education. I mean, I have a psychology major. I do not have a history with law enforcement. I was in the Marine Corps Reserves, and you know, I've been in the financial industry for a long time. I've done a lot. Like, I mean, I'm probably into true crime because I've had a lot of just professional background as far as researching things and reading legal documents and, you know, researching people, looking into people, finding out information. So it's all stuff that's kind of up my alley, which is a bit of the draw maybe, because I like doing that.
You like snooping?
If there's reason to, like, I mean, I mean, I'll do it like every I mean, I'll look into stuff here and there, but if I'm not like interested in it, like it's not a huge draw for me, you know. I'm not gonna just snoop on somebody that there's no reason to snoop on. But
Yeah, I
yeah,
like
I mean, if it's
sleuthing.
in case, if there's some reason to look at somebody, like I think that's a great reason. Like I'm not push this towards Delphi, but just as an example, like I think there's a lot of reasons to Richard Allen and find out information about him.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot on that guy.
I mean,
You're breaking up,
I've
Fiend.
tried my hardest. Not sure what that is. A lot of issues just watching your particular live. I
Yeah,
might
I
have
don't know
to
if you.
drop off then.
Yeah, you might have to drop off and just jump right back in. Yeah, not quite sure. But I wasn't really hearing what you were saying there for a moment. I hope you're having a good day at work. Hold it down. Alrighty, welcome back, Fiend.
You'll have to tell me if this is better. I might have some internet issues where I'm at.
Your audio already sounds a little clearer.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know what the issue is. When I clicked on your live to start, it wouldn't even load. It was really weird.
Yeah, that is strange. I don't know. YouTube's a little glitchy from time to time.
It even gave me a pop-up message and said, "Hey, are you having like issues like with this?" And then the button disappeared, so I couldn't actually find out what it might say. I don't even know who Paul Lind is. Do you
Who's
know who that
asking?
is?
Who's
Au,
asking?
au revoir, Delulu Bishes, probably.
Au
I can't remember.
revoir. Au revoir. Always like that word. What's up, Frederica? Ricky. So, what are your thoughts on the Flora fires?
I mean, I haven't looked extensively at that.
Have you seen this dash cam footage?
Yeah, I have seen that. I mean, it's a terrible tragedy, and I think I mean, it's obviously very significant that they have ruled this is an arson. So I mean, essentially, you're looking at a quadruple homicide here. So I think that it's really disappointing that law enforcement doesn't sufficiently investigate and get to the bottom of these things. I feel like if you tried harder, you'd get further. and I think that applies to a lot of things.
Well, yeah, that's definitely a basic rule to live by. Hard work always equals results, you know?
It doesn't always, but it's a little bit of a baseline as far as, I mean, you're not gonna. I mean, Indiana has a just horrible crime rate, like like rate. It's and the homicide solve rate. It's really really bad, and you know I'm sorry. Like if that's where you're sitting, you need to be trying harder. There's it. The excuse there shouldn't be just an excuse that this is okay.
All right, I'm going to play this video. Feel free to talk over it. I'm going to have it down a little bit.
I mean, to answer Purdue RN's question there, not personally, but there's the FBI is tasked with investigating financial crimes, and they will, but I think they rarely do that. I think the Trump stuff is probably one of the rare occasions where someone really goes after somebody.
What's up, Sean? I agree with that. What's up with this guy right here? Why is he walking around with a bag? What the hell's in that bag?
I mean, it's a good question.
Where's he going with that bag?
I guess it might be equipment of some sort. I'm not sure.
Yeah, maybe he was worried it was going to get burned, maybe?
They might have all their gear, and I mean, I don't know.
Oh,
Or
there's the guy right there.
okay,
Here,
so
you can see him. You can see him
So
moving
is that
right here
just
on
a
the corner.
random guy?
Let's see. There he is. I think that's the same guy, right?
Okay, so it's just some guy outside.
He's waving his hand, and he has a coat in his arms. It looks like a blue coat. Okay, now he has a bag. Maybe that's just a coat.
It could be just a coat. I'm wondering if it's like a.
I think that's his coat.
He's got like a reflective thing on. Is that like a first responder of some sort?
I think it might be somebody that lives there. But I think it's just his coat wrapped up. Let me see. Thought it was a bag at first, but it looks like it's just his coat.
I don't know, man.
See it right there? Here's the inside of what looks to be a coat. But what's right here? What's this? Yeah, it's just a blue coat. Did the lady on the ground look naked? What? Oh, is that a lady? Oh, shit. Yeah, I didn't even notice that. Is this a person? That's crazy. I never noticed that. Well, this video is so triggering to me. I feel like now I'm desensitized. I can like see it all. But yeah, that's definitely a coat. Okay, yeah, I don't think he's carrying anything as far as a bag. Unless he has some, yeah, it kind of looks like there's something square in there, maybe.
Why do you think his like the jacket that he's wearing or the shirt that he's wearing, I mean, it's very reflective.
I don't know. Maybe just the style.
You think so? I don't know. I'm just wondering if it's.
I mean, where's he going?
It looks really rigid to be a coat. You know, a coat would just kind of flop around.
Yeah, it kind of looks like the flag on the moon. Like there's a shape to it underneath there.
I mean, I'm wondering if it's like somebody that's involved with being a first responder and whether they've got like equipment inside of like a box, you know, like fire, like the stuff you need to put on to go into a fire.
Is that the woman that was sitting down?
Probably. Otherwise, it's just I mean, yeah, I don't know where another person would come from.
Yeah. So somebody was asking if there was a naked person. I think they were just wearing a nightgown, and the lighting made it appear that way.
I think so. Yeah, I don't think that you can.
And who's leaving? Or maybe just moving the car. I don't want my car to get burned. Let me move my car.
My car exploding.
Looking for anything suspicious. Out of the ordinary. I'm not sure that was a good idea to break the window either.
Why is that? Because it adds oxygen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, potentially. I'm not sure. I don't know.
Especially from the bottom floor, I think. Maybe upstairs.
I don't know.
Different.
I think it depends on like what your training is and whether that's the right thing to do or not.
Coat for that lady. Well, she doesn't have it. Is that Ray? What's the mother's name? Raylyn?
Galen.
Galen? That might be Galen. And there's the guy without the coat. See, this is horrible. The fire department should have already been there right at that point, putting out the flames. They should have been showing up, ready to go. That shit is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, if they're not someplace else, that was the place to go.
Yeah, when that 911 call came through,
go get them, basically.
Yeah, where's the alarm? Like their alarm should be going off. He's
driving to the fire department saying, "Come with me now."
Yeah, let's go. Like there's a fire.
Yeah,
people are dying because you're not there to put the fire out. It's getting worse.
I mean, they're on call.
I don't know. He's like, we just need that truck, man. We need all that water, and we need it now. We needed it 5 minutes ago. My car's out here. We need to roll those. Good to see you, CJ. CJ says there was a lady upstairs and her boyfriend as well as Galen and the girls. Well, I saw two people that appeared to be adults, one in like a nightgown and one wearing a reflective shirt and what appeared to be carrying something in a blue jacket or covered in a blue jacket. They're coming. They're right here, dude. They're right here. They're coming. Like, who the hell is this dude? Like, why are you walking right next to the burning house?
I mean, I don't know, man. You're always gonna have the looky-loos that want to go look at something.
Yeah, and arsonists are known to be looky-loos.
Well, that is actually true. I think that's I think it's not good to jump to conclusions about that because a lot of people want to point at, you know, first responders, and there are cases of that, but it's a big jump unless there's something indicating anything like that. But yeah, I mean, I don't know, man.
I mean, if we know that this is arson, if this is a guy, he's now a murderer, he might
Yes,
want to sit back and watch all these
I don't know,
cop cars
man.
pull up, fire trucks pull up,
I'm
watch
just
all the drama.
that looks a little bit like Patrick Westphal to me right there.
That's what I was thinking, but he
That
looks like he
really
might
is.
be a little bit short.
I don't know. That looks like a tall guy, man. That looks like a
He's,
big dude.
he's not that tall. Definitely taller than me. But this person looks like they might be about 5'10".
I don't know, man. That looks. He's got his head dipped down real low. I think that's a tall person. I'm not sure how you'd gauge it, really.
I'm looking for items to do that with.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see a lot that you can.
Hey, they're coming. They're right here, dude. They're right here. They're coming. They have an airplane.
Very nonchalant.
Does he have a tattoo on his leg?
Not that I could see.
Hey, they're coming. They're right here, dude. They're right here. They're coming. They have an airplane.
No, yeah, I don't see anything.
Definitely taking a good look right there.
Yeah. Black sneakers, red basketball shorts, black hoodie, dark hair.
I think a white male.
Yeah. Not seeming too concerned.
Mm-mm.
Just walking by with his head down.
And those do look like clothing that you'd be wearing if you were just woken up in the middle of the night. Some basketball shorts or something.
I wear basketball shorts all the time.
Not to do an arson.
Well, I don't do arson, so.
Well, you know what you would do if you chose to, though, right?
I don't know. I don't know if you would really change your clothing. I don't know. I mean, arsons are incredibly unsolved. Typically, like they're one of the most common crimes for it to not end up being solved.
Well, usually it's a gateway crime. So all these killers out here doing all this other shit, that's probably belongs to, a lot of these unsolved arsons belong to them. I don't know what this blue item is here. Trash can?
It looks like a trash bin, but it looks really small to be a trash bin. Like you would expect it to be a lot taller. Like those usually are about like 4 feet tall. And that looks a lot smaller, especially with that guy walking by.
Yeah, so that's about 4 feet. I don't know. Maybe Yoder. I think didn't he come running in front of the camera? At some point he does. I wonder how tall he is.
I don't know what else it would be other than trash bin, and maybe it's just like a little bit further back, so it appears smaller. Like it probably maybe it's not right up on the curb, and that's why it appears smaller.
They waited too long. I mean, everything is hindsight with this case, but man, I just hope that they fix these issues, like as far as their response time and their preparedness, their readiness.
I mean, my understanding there was some issues with access into the house, right? Like they couldn't
I
get
mean,
the door open or something.
I'm just talking in general with the fire department. Like as soon as the 911 call came out, and then 911 dispatch relayed to the fire department, like, "Hey, you have a call." An alarm should have went off, and they should have been putting on their gear, and they should have been to this location right around the same time, a little bit after the first responding officer showed up. They should have been there about 5 minutes later, and that just
Right.
didn't happen.
Right. I mean, you would definitely expect that more people would show up quickly, much more quickly.
Okay, who was that? That looked like a woman.
I mean, notice the difference between that person walking by and that other person walking by.
She's like in the street, and the other person was in the, I think, walking on the sidewalk.
Right, but that one guy was very nonchalant. This lady looks like she's freaked out.
Well, now there's screaming going on. The dude just got burned. I think Yoder. Oh, did I miss her? Oh, there's that guy.
I mean, I don't know, man. Watching that guy looks suspicious as hell.
Yeah, he's like almost like, okay, now I can hide in plain sight. They're all focused on the fire. They won't notice me. Or I live right over here and like, what the fuck is going on?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I'm saying he looks suspicious as hell. Maybe, I don't know, man. Maybe he's just got drugs on him and is just trying to calmly walk by while all this crazy stuff is happening. But I mean, it's just a dramatic difference as far as that guy walking by and that other lady running by.
Oh yeah, here we go. Here's a fireman.
Audrey, is that true though? Because I thought the volunteer firefighters, there's always some of them in the station. I didn't think that they're always at home.
What's up, Anthony?
Like somebody stays on call.
See, this guy seems like he's about the same height as that person who was walking by, but he's wearing boots.
And he's wearing his fireman helmet, which makes him a lot taller too.
So that's probably an extra 4 inches, maybe?
Probably at least.
Making somebody
5'10". That other guy that walked by does look like a big dude.
I mean, it looks like Patrick Westfall.
I mean, it doesn't not look like him is the thing.
This isn't the best video. Maybe we'll get a better look. Let me see. And then you got this guy. What the hell? Welcome on, Derek Farmer. Welcome, sir.
You know, this guy's dressed for colder weather. He's got his hat, his jacket on.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, he's obviously just standing there to actually watch. Like he's
a looky-loo for real. The other guy appeared like he was going to go talk with the other guy that were hanging out.
The other guy just looked like he was just trying to walk past, and which is odd.
And the rest of the people that were kind of gathering around, he seemed to be walking towards them. This guy's by himself.
Yeah, he's just come out to watch.
Oh, hey, that's me.
That's you, buddy.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear. How you doing?
Oh, check, check, check.
I don't think Derek can hear us. We can hear you, but we can't. You can't hear us.
Derek is like the new Gray Hughes to me. He's got
Oh,
his
with his
set.
hat and his setup,
Yeah.
the cooler version.
Oh, probably.
Shit, let me go back.
Well, there's that guy walking with a fireman too.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna play right now. Here it is.
Whoa.
Looking like he's got the bridge guy jacket.
A little bit.
Where the hell are they going?
There we go.
Can you hear us?
Should be able to hear me now. I don't know why I'm lagging so bad.
Can you hear me, Derek? Derek.
I can hear you. I think Derek
He
is.
can't hear it. Yeah, he can't hear.
I think he's lagged a lot.
Man, those houses take. Oh.
Who's this looky Lou? He looks like maybe backup law enforcement or something.
Maybe. Looks like he might be carrying.
Pistol right there, maybe.
So yeah.
Seems to be a clip.
Yeah. I'd agree.
Well, it looks like the hour is almost up. And I don't know if they used any if they've determined what was used to start that fire.
As far as the accelerant, yeah, I don't
Mhm.
know. I mean, I'm sure gasoline is the most common sort of thing.
Gasoline. I wonder why they haven't told us.
I mean, a lot of things can be used. You know, paint is extremely flammable as well. Something people don't think about as much, but I'm sure that like if you're, I mean, gasoline is something that you use when it's an arson and you don't care who knows about it.
Yeah, so you would have to get gas at a gas station, or you have like something like a lawnmower at home.
Right. I mean, if you're really trying to cause some damage, I mean, you're not using one of those little lawnmower tanks of gas. You're using a big automobile, you know,
I don't know. I was
portable
looking
tank
at
of
the
gas.
photos in the hallway. It looks like maybe somebody just maybe threw it onto the stairs or something.
I imagine if you're really trying to cause enough damage, you know, which a lot of arsons, that is the intent, that you're you're pouring it around like a significant amount. I'm not sure that I think that's just from burning. I Other people have like a lot of the photos, and I think that there are photos of that kind of demonstrate the trail of the accelerant a little bit.
Mhm. I know that an article they kind of describe it, and it was like a kind of like a trail. So I don't think you would really need a whole lot to do that. You could even use like something you'd use to start your grill, like a charcoal grill, some fire starter. Just kind of squirt it all over the ground, maybe.
I mean, I think the end result is often, the intent. So I think that to end with this result, that they were probably using a fair amount of accelerant to ensure what happened.
And mostly probably on the staircase too, so that they were the target, whoever was upstairs. That's how everybody else was able to escape, and then nobody could go save them. Can't walk through a stairway that's completely engulfed in flames. You just can't do it.
Right. I mean, I think it is disturbing. The just speaking as far as the end result is often the intent. Like, I wouldn't discount that homicide was an intent here. Like, that it's not an accident, and this is an arson that wasn't intended to result in homicide. I think there's probably enough here to say that this is an intentional homicide.
If the accelerant was poured in the stairway, I would agree with that. But if it was just like a line, maybe from the kitchen to the back door, I think then it would be debatable. But something like dumping gasoline in a stairway like that, I mean, there's no escape and there's no way to rescue anybody upstairs. So you would know that lighting that fire. But I don't know where they put the accelerant.
I don't think it was in the stairwell, but I think it's more what you were describing, that it was from like kitchen to entry, but
Like back door or something, right? Back door
yeah, I think
into
so,
the kitchen or
but
something.
I don't know that specifically. I mean, I think that, you're going to get a lot of airflow through that stairway, and I think that's
Pushed it in that direction.
Yeah, just the damage you're seeing.
You got any final thoughts? We're going to close her out here in a minute.
No, I just wish they'd work harder on solving this stuff. Like, are they even watching this video? Are they trying to figure out who the people in the video are, or like who's walking by at that time? And make sure you identify every person. It's like some of the bare minimum amount of investigation that you would really hope.
Yeah, and a lot of times
From
folks just
investigating.
kind of take that for granted. Like, oh, we know they did that. We know they interviewed all those people. We know they know who all that. Of course they know. Sometimes they don't.
Exactly. I think that a lot of those basic things often don't happen.
I agree. All right, Fiend, I appreciate you calling in again, man.
No problem, man. Have a good one.
All right, you have a great day. Bye. All right, guys, that's going to do it. We are at our hour mark. Don't forget 2 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. We are doing a giveaway. We're going to spin the wheel 3 times. That's 3 items. Anybody registered on sleuthintuition.com, all of you members, and anybody that has recently donated to the Search Drone Fund. Let me put some of that information up if you want to participate. Okay. So the crew said we need to put a fundraiser together, and we did. And we're already doing really great. This is the drone we're looking to get. It's the Mavic 2 Pro. This thing is extremely good in high wind. That's one thing that we experienced when we went looking for Chelsea Grim. In the northern desert, the high desert of Arizona, the winds are just unbearable. They're nonstop. It's just windy. That's how it is. If you live there, that's what you live with. Now, you can't just bring any random drone out there. You need something that can handle that. And this is what we needed. So if you guys want to help, do it through Cash App or Zelle. That way we can track it, and YouTube won't take 30% of it. We can get to our goal faster. And believe it or not, we are already with 10 donations. Don Spain is pretty much half of this here. So thank you guys for all your support. We're at 12%, 260 bucks, 12% to goal. So we'll be in the air in no time. So shout out to all of you who donated, and I'll see you guys later at the merch giveaway. So have a great day, and shout out to Fiend for calling in, and everybody who caught the live stream. Replay crew, let me know if you have any comments. We'll get back to you. Peace out.